so they may witness, they may not witness what happens. The person is taken up on this blue light by some energy. The little beings are around with the big black eyes, and they're kind of small and thin, and they emanate a certain energy. They're taken up. They may see a spaceship, they may not. They may see their home recede. They're taken inside a kind of cool environment, bright light. They're taken into a room, put on a table. There's like a doctor, a head being, who is the person in charge of what's going on. They're then examined, stared at. These eyes are very powerful. Strong connection with the eyes is often made. Then certain kinds of probing goes on, and certain kinds of tissue samples are taken. Sometimes an implant is left. People feel that they're being tracked by these implants, and then typically sperm sample may be taken, eggs are taken from women re-implanted. They sometimes are taken to see hybrid babies, fetuses on the ships in abductions that occur later on. And there's a whole pattern which, after a while, begins to become clear. Maybe not another star, or maybe from another dimension, but they manifest, they show up here in our physical world. Why are we so goofy about this? Why do we treat people like they're crazy and humiliate them if they are experiencing some other entity, some other intelligence that's coming across? Why is everybody thought crazy if some intelligence is coming to them and they're honestly experiencing that this is the case? It's what really persuaded me that this was something extraordinarily important for these individuals, and as it's turning out for all of our world and all of us, is that these people were expressing with such intense feeling something that was so meaningful and powerful to them, with great fear, shaking of the body. And as a psychiatrist, there's nothing but real experience that is like that. People have come to, we don't want to believe this. There's a moment